do a live review, and then I will cut it up later on as well. If you just want to watch the review, it will also be in another part for that. So yeah, Karakuri Circus episode 5 review. Let's just talk about the ending. Let's just start. Let's grab the bull by the horns, you know, and let's talk about the ending right away. I do feel that sheep, is that word for it? I don't know, but yeah, he's alive, and Narumi is alive, of course. And I mean, I said it last week. I was like, he's probably turned into a puppet, right? He's probably doing the typical, you know, half puppet, half human, instead of, you know, half human, half android, half something like that. He's probably gonna make him into, you know, a puppet man, right? Maybe even controlling him, something like that. So yeah, I am not surprised by it at all, actually, because it felt really weird that he did die so very quickly otherwise. Already episode 4, so but now he's back already. What I don't like about it, and I stand by it absolutely, I feel that he should be dead a little longer, right? No, he's been dead for one whole episode. And that is... yeah. Basically, it's really short. It's really short. It feels weird to me, honestly. It's like, I assume I have read the manga, but I assume in the manga it's at least a volume or maybe even more before they show he's alive again, right? Because it's kind of high paced here in the anime. But I do think that even in the manga, I'm guessing it's probably like a maximum 10 chapters and it's back again. So it's a little weird. I wish you kind of had you know, had pulled it in later on. Nothing more to say about that, I guess. But yeah, he's not dead. So that whole episode last week, the crying, the shocking, and it's kind of interesting because I said it last week, and I was like, man, I feel really shocked by the death scene. It's just like out of nowhere, it felt like. But at the same time, I was kind of like, I don't know if I trust it though. Like, I'm not crying, because I'm like, I don't know. It feels kind of faking, yeah. And yes, it was fake. So, yeah. Anyway, talking about the rest of the episode, the whole actual episode. But I think that thing was the most important thing. But anyway, the school thing, it was funny. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great episode. I mean, it stood in the last scene. The episode was great, I feel. And even the last scene was, whatever. The school team was great. The comedy was on point. I really loved when Shirogane was outside the window. They was like, okay, he's like, they're very voice, they're gonna kill them. That was super funny. That was really, really funny. And generally, he's like, you know, they're bullying him, and he's like, I'm dead inside. What can you do to me? Yeah, and he breaks off the shirt, right? Shows them all the scars. He shows all purple, all the bruising, and he's like, yeah, they gonna hurt me? You, random bully guys? Like, I'm dead inside. My whole body's just full of scars. So, that was great. And generally, was kind of funny too. Yeah, and you kind of laugh at it, even though it's kind of sad bullying. Because we know he's been through so much, right? He's been through the death of Narumi, that we also, yeah, but so on. Right? He's been through that, the pain, the torture, all the murder attempts. So he's like, oh, you're gonna punch me? Yeah, a guy tried to stab me like 25 times last week. Another guy attacked me with these like puppets. Another guy like threw this thing at me, and this threw bombs at me. And it's like, oh yeah, you punched me. It's like whatever. So. I really like that, and it was funny seeing, of course, she's going to be like super popular. All that was great, especially because herself is like, oh, no one ever liked me. I have no friends. And, like, she keeps talking like she's like no one ever likes her, right? But every boy's like, oh my god, you're so attractive, and all the girls are like, wow, I want to be your friend. And she's like, yeah, they like me. She's just dead inside, yeah. She's just dead inside, right? And there is like, oh my god, it's the best ever. The gymnastics was great. Yeah, we see the first good like a double flip, but she's like, I guess I could do that, something similar. And she flies through the basket hoop, right? It's like, yeah, that was pretty much on the same level there. It's good that you didn't like, you know, go further there and didn't show off too much of your skills. So that was great. That was really funny. I liked the beginning too there when she was like, oh, I have to feed you now. Please open your mouth, Obashama. Oh, that was great. It was really hilarious. And then we have the circus, what's it called, Nakamashi? Am I saying it correctly? Did you call something like Nakamashi, yeah. Circus, she joins that, 2 guys with acrobatic skills, and then we have this animal tamer, was it like Liselot? Like Liselotta? Something like that. Which, yeah, so what I said earlier, I'm hoping that is true too. I said earlier in the reaction part, I was like, I hope they're fighting with animals. Because, yeah, I was like, man, there have been like, their circus fighting with Karakuris. There's been some acrobatics, he did martial art. But there has been anime after this, like, I summon pets! So I hope it's gonna happen. Where she's like, oh, I can fight these puppets! Look at my lion! Or something, yeah. I hope someone's gonna have like an army of animals and to fight with them. Right? That's the next step of circus fighting. It's probably a bunch of other stuff I am forgetting about right now from a circus, but yeah, like, I feel that hasn't happened yet at all. There's been no animals, so hopefully she can battle with her animals. I really hope that's gonna happen. And you know, they're probably gonna befriend her, right? She might join them in some badass fights later on with her animals. That definitely. But yeah, it's interesting pacing there. I guess they're gonna probably do the school thing for 3 episodes until someone else comes to try and kill him, I guess. In the beginning, though, they kind of skipped over completely how they got back to a mansion and how he lives there. But I guess he inherited it, and they probably explained in the manga how he got there and so on, and kind of how much money he has, a little more better on that. But I feel that is pretty fine. It's very important. We know he's rich and like whatever. So he has a mansion and some other maid and a butler and like a driver to school. It's like, yeah, okay, he's rich. Like, yeah, like we kind of have the general premise of that. So I don't feel that really matters so much. But I would like, like I mean, so in the beginning though, they kind of used to explain that. Oh yeah, no, when this uncle guy died, the kidnapper and the murderer clans, they're following him now. But if he had to like pay off them, because he did agree to pay one of them, right? So does he have to pay the whole clan now? Are they working under him? Is he like the owner now of the, the murder people? Or are they like in his team now, or in his house maybe, so to speak, like under his wing? I'm wondering about that. Maybe that is explained better in the manga. I don't know. Anyway, I think the episode was great, except the last part, which feels kind of like, oh yeah, that kind of ruined my emotion last week. Thank you, anime. Now I feel like you tricked me to be sad for no reason. It's a little bit like that, yeah. Anyway, hope